Hello friends, this is Cauldron. Welcome back to Mass Effect 2. We are here on the Normandy and deciding what to do next. So I think the first thing I want to check out is, in the wake of that horrifying and terrible, no good, very bad dad, is just were there any researches I got? I don't remember actually. Heavy pistol damage, yes. Excellent, that'll benefit me specifically. AP heavy pistol, what is this? Squad bonus plus 50% heavy pistol damage against armor. Holy shit. So pistols are even better against armor than they had been before. Increasing the tungsten content of slugs and recalibrating the weapon's computer improves penetration of heavily armored targets. That's going to be incredibly useful just for... it makes me feel better that I've gotten practice at switching to the pistol against when foes have armor up, and switching to the other weapon whose name I don't remember, the one that's like beep beep beep, like the lighter, faster one against shields and biotic stuff. Lovely. No armor upgrades and nothing there. Good, good, good. Okay, so what's next? God, that's a huge bonus. 50% against extra armor. That's ridiculous. So, I want to keep on doing the things that are... Ooh, wait. What was that? Jack has a personal matter to discuss. So we can do a Jack personal loyalty quest, or we can do a Miranda personal loyalty quest. I think Miranda we're going to save for later, because Miranda's is on like a packed solar system with all sorts of other quests. So let's do Jack next.
Jack would like to talk with you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly.
Jack's tattoos are beautiful. As colorful as her past, I'm sure. I have concerns with her temper, though.
I was going to say, well, I could say, what do you mean? I'm going to say this because it looks like it'll continue the conversation, but, I mean, how could I possibly not know what she's concerned about with Jack's temper?
You have worries about Jack?
I know she'll be solid under fire, but her attitude suggests deep personal issues. She pushes people away, yet approaches sex casually. I don't think she understands her own motivations. Just be careful when talking about personal matters.
How do you know that she... Well, I was going to say, how do you know that she approaches sex casually, to imply that Kelly's had sex with Jack, but I don't think she's actually implying that. I don't think she'd be against it, but I think she's... I mean, Jack, for all I know, it could have been having casual sex with other people on the ship, and that seems actually pretty likely. And maybe she's just aware of that. I'll be careful. I will be careful.
I'll do my best not to piss her off.
Please warn me if you fail. I want a chance to hide. Anyway, what's up?
Not much.
That'll be all.
Take care.
Okay. Okay, so the other thing before I forget, I was going to head down to see Jack, is... I think that...
I've got an appointment with Shaira in 3 months. I can't wait.
We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some Asari prostitute?
I don't think she's more than that.
It's not like that at all. She's... You won't understand unless you meet her.
Remind me if Shaira is the consort, or Shaira is the person who took over the role of the consort after the consort retired. I think it's the latter, but I don't remember exactly.
That stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
Yeah, so this is the thing where, because a Prothean suggested, two suggestions from Prothean. One is that, if this wasn't a suggestion, more of just, I think I must have missed a protagonist points thing. Not protagonist points, what are they called? Paragon points. I missed a paragon point snap decision thing last time, and I do remember how to do it. I must have just missed it. My attention must have just wandered for that. And the other thing that she mentioned was that Joker, if you dig around, sometimes Joker will say stuff more about the new characters you've met, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to check around just in case there. The mission, the squad. Maybe this is where.
About the people we're picking up.
Well, about the ones you went out with last.
Yeah.
I would never say anything against Miranda. and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
And so is that the same conversation each time?
What do you think about the
Because I
people
do
we're picking
recognize,
up?
remember that.
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything.
Oh,
It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for
See
now.
you, Commander.
So it sounds like the people you went out with last. So if I go out with, I'm going to try to go out with different groups of people then and see what he says about them. So those are his comments on like Miranda and not Jeff. Jimmy? Jacob. Miranda and God fucking Jimmy. It's not Jimmy. It's Jacob. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Jacob. I'm terrible with names. Actually, let's talk with you. How are you doing after that? But God, I'm going on all sorts of different tangents right now. Yeah, so if I go out with different pairings, then I go to Joker to talk afterwards. He'll comment on the two people I went on the last mission with. I think that's what I get from that. Jacob.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess.
Sorry you had that
Maybe
mess
not
to
the
clean
best way
up.
to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
Yeah, I just want to
I'm
talk.
interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
All right.
So, Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink, hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me.
Yeah, that last one is actually a positive. I think that last one makes her more attractive, personally. Hello, Jack. How you doing?
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base.
Holy
They
shit,
did
I didn't know that.
experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some super biotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
Justification for torture? What? What could this possibly be? I assume that it's not going to be Shepard saying, well, I'm sure they had a reason for doing this to you. Shepard is not a terrible human being. This Shepard, anyway. Let's go with this because it's an option, but I really don't like doing this option.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
Whew, okay.
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't going to see it. I was wired up in a cell.
Experiments for no reason. Again, this isn't you enjoy what you became. This is an option I am not picking. You enjoy what you
They
became.
tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards.
The
I just
other
killed
kids
everything in
attacked
my way
you?
and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
You've had a fucked up life, and screw all these people. I am Team Jack all the way.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
I wonder if it's going to be another kid or the guard, or maybe just I'll bet it's like the supervisor of whatever tortures she had to go through.
absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I think that was probably their goal, unfortunately. They were just hoping you'd be all-powerful on their side. No, but how could they think that? Maybe they just thought you were going to be a weapon they could turn against their enemies. The worst part is that now you are. If you go along with me, if Jack goes along with me and helps me, like is on my team when we stop the enemies, then Cerberus's plan will have worked, and that's makes me feel a little bit nauseous.
I'm going to talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway.
Yeah, what do you want?
I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Prothean where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Okay.
I'll set a course for Prothean.
I owe you, Shepard.
I should have done investigate there, but I'm just so into. I'm so in. Yeah. This is a yes for me. In the Nubian Expanse. Paragon option. Let's take a bomb and blow up everything on the planet. 4 Paragon points. Though I think the Paragon points, if I'm being serious, were more for listening to her and not trying to be like, you probably deserved it, or whatever the renegade options were in that case. Now, the renegade options in this game have been less purely dick-jerk evil. They've been better, but still. Alright, so I was going to head to the Dacia system, but it's kind of my general policy to check out the other systems in the nebula before I leave. So let's check out the other 2 here. There's Phi Clio and Enoch. We'll start with Phi Clio. It's a small one. 2 planets. 3? Sometimes it's hard to tell when there's one right nearby here, but it looks like just 2. Parnassus. A boiling hot rock planet with extreme tectonic activity, Parnassus is home to many volcanic mountains. Parnassus is also the name of the diner that I used to go to with my grandparents all the time. Surface scans reveal several geothermal and solar power stations tapping the planet's abundant energy. There's no history of the planet or its government in Citadel Council records. Why do you think there's a government here? If it's a boiling hot rock planet, why do you think there's any government? Given its proximity to a mapped and recorded planet like Silene, someone must have deleted Parnassus from the database. Is this really just gonna... It's not gonna give me a mission? They're just gonna hint that it has a government on a boiling hot rock planet that someone deleted from the database, and you're not gonna actually give me the chance to go down for like missions and stuff? I'm sad. This place sounds awesome. Alright, second planet here is going to be Silene. Is Silene another Greek area? It must be. A mid-sized hydrogen-helium gas giant, Silene has an automated helium-3 refueling station, indicating that this remote system was once inhabited. Its distance from the mass relay and the archaic design of the fuel station suggests the system was mapped by someone who did not go through the relay but discovered it in an independent FTL exploration. Silene is within the frost line of its parent star, where gas giants do not normally form. We've seen that term a lot. For this reason, Silene is believed to be an extrasolar capture, another term we've seen a lot. Okay, next system. Again, it's weird. It's almost a little bit weird that systems like this are here, unless they're going to get
used half our fuel.
Unless they're going to get missions that come up later. So we'll refuel, reprobe, and is this the mass relay? Yeah, that's the mass relay on the other orbit. Goliath. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Goliath's orbit takes it near the system's mass relay. a useful event for drive core discharges and automated helium-3 refueling platforms. Unfortunately, its orbit is currently taking it away from the relay, and it will continue this inconvenience for the next 3 galactic standard years. Its orbit is taking it away from the relay. So that means it has, like, the orbit is like, is it, I don't know, what's the adjective of oval? Oval, ovular? Elliptical, maybe? Does this mean that it has, like, it's developing an elliptical orbit? Let's look next at this thing, and then we'll look at the ring planet.
I have detected an anomaly.
Ooh, in Joab. Joab is a two-mooned habitable planet that is most well known for its mass extinction event. Thousands of years ago, Joab was home to a primate-like spacefaring civilization, as well as abundant flora and fauna. However, this can only be deduced from time capsules put into the ground well outside habitation centers. All cities and detectable dwellings were targeted in a massive orbital bombardment that turned them into vapor. The resulting dust shroud killed all photosynthetic life and all fauna dependent on it. Today, humans have recolonized the planet and are rapidly introducing their own species, beginning with cyanobacteria and heterotrophic. Trophic or tropic? Tropic. I'll go with tropic for now. I assume the H is silent. Heterotrophic bacteria to bring a suitable level of oxygen and nitrogen for respiration. Travel advisory. Atmospheric pressure at sea level on Joab is double that of Earth. Visitors with upper respiratory infections, emphysema, cancer, or a history of thoracic surgery. Thoracic is like the throat? I don't remember what the thorax is, unless that's just the throat. Should consult their physician before landing on Joab. Population of 21 million. Okay. What does it mean actually when atmospheric pressure at sea level is double that of Earth? I don't know what that feels like or what it's equivalent to. Is that equivalent to, like, being below the ocean and, like, with all the ocean pressure on you? I don't know. I don't really get atmospheric pressure. Is it like the opposite of when you go to, like, Denver and you're super high in the atmosphere, and so is it like that, where, I don't know. Sorry, I'm wasting time on that.
Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors.
Scans have found something.
Mercenary activity detected on planet's surface. Communications match Blue Sun's encoding protocols. Possible location for rumored site of illegal archaeological activity. Blue Sun's intentions unknown. I am interested. Investigate dig site. Enoch System, Rosette Nebula. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to go with Jack and Zaid. Jack because Jack, and Zaid because Blue Suns. So we got Batarians on the planet. Blue Suns, by their Blue Sun uniforms. And pretty cool armor, too. Like, it almost looks floating off of him the way that the shield is set up. Journal update, retrieve artifact. By the way, I want to comment on something that a lot of the time in games I will have a problem if you give me a female character, as games often do, who are wearing almost nothing. I actually don't mind it for Jack. I think as someone who is basically covered with tattoos, trying to, who is denied a childhood, denied any sort of personhood, like, as this way to show off her individuality with these, like, just by making you look at her, all these tattoos. And just because she's, like, a rugged, gritty person. Like, I actually, surprisingly, I really, compared to what I might have expected, I really like Jack's character design consistent with her character itself. I'll be curious if y'all have wildly varying opinions and think she's an awful character design. I think that, and with scantily clad female characters, and don't think that here. Oh, right. I have other stuff I can do. Shields. Okay. We're switching to... I switched to the submachine pistol. Or the machine pistol. Because I wanted... It said that I can... It said I can use three bullet bursts. And I'm going to try to pulse that with this particular weapon. And see if that works better for me. It's a little bit weird that we're just going in here without, I don't know, just to retrieve an artifact, and we're just shooting down anything that stands in our way. Oh. Cutscene? Or no, not cutscene. I guess we're just transitioning to a new area. Huh.
Put him down. Hell of a shot.
That's right, we have actually bonus rifle damage now compared to what we used to have because of that last mission. I think you are correct on that, Jack. Oh, you're already dead. Mo shindewa. Oh wait, no. Mo maiwa shinderu.
No shields.
Yeah, we'll hide behind here.
This'll put him down.
Oh shit, more up there. I am a bad shot. But it feels good to get a headshot. Even if I get them, like, very rarely. Boop. Okay. What was that? Personal locker.
Firing an impact shot.
Okay, so I think we're good there. Personal locker. Oh, right. I was thinking it was... I don't know. For some reason I saw it and I was thinking, oh, that's just a bank. I don't need to change my equipment. But that's something else. Okay, so we got a couple of different directions we can go. The game wants me to go up that way, so we will not go that way first. Computer terminal, where's that? Where was the computer terminal? Oh, here. Outgoing message, request for aid. Incoming message, let's make a deal. Commander Santiago, hope you're doing well. We require your services once again in the transport of ourselves, our equipment, and our recovered artifacts. So this is the Blue Suns talking to a Commander Santiago for logistics support. I have dispatched our representative to meet with you regarding the details of the transaction. Given the sensitive nature of our cargo, we expect discretion. Dr. Farron, Chief Researcher, Exogeny Special Projects. Incoming message, let's make a deal. Dr. Farron, of course you can count on us to offer you escort and transportation. We have sent men and ships your way in good faith. So Commander Santiago is the logistics support of the Blue Suns. Gotcha. Gotcha. So they're here, as mercenaries are, contracted to help out these people transporting sensitive stuff. Wait. I thought the other way was progress. Maybe they're both progress. Oh, they probably go to the same place. Yeah, okay, I'm being a dunkus. Anything up here? Explosives container. Gosh, is this just a looping place? Or should I have gone to that area to the left? I don't know. I'm going to assume it would loop. Okay. Oh. Shields, we'll switch to this. And now armor, which this will shred if I remember right. Yeah, it will. Yeah, this just destroys armor. But it doesn't look like this is going to loop around, so let me actually backtrack real quick to check what was back over here. Reload. Lovely. Alright, what's over here? Oh, just credits, and this was... Okay. That's all it was. I like this music, by the way. Is this new music? Switch to this. It's intense, but it's... like... I don't know, it's... 60s sci-fi, I don't know. I can't imitate music. What else is here? Oh shit! A lot of you. The whole squad is here.
I need cover. I see them. Engaging hostiles.
Okay, let's back up a little bit, because they're getting a little bit too close for comfort.
Shield's down.
Sit down.
Okay. Oh, Lieutenant Locke. The fact that you have the name Lieutenant makes me think it's time to go particle beam on you. That might have been overkill. But that's a satisfying super weapon, or heavy weapon, I think it's called. I'm a fan of that. Lieutenant Locke, once the artifact is secured and in transit, your orders are to take your men and rendezvous with Captain Voorhis aboard the MSV Strontium Mule in the Aaron Larkin system. Aaron Larkin? Why is Aaron Larkin familiar? Is that a reference to someone? I don't know. I'm thinking of Barry Larkin, legendary Cincinnati Reds baseball player, in the Omega Nebula. Assist Voorhis with the capture if needed. With the capture. So it's an artifact, but it's something that can be captured, which implies it's sentient in some way, maybe? Interesting. Recaptured derelict ship. Oh, that's just regular blood. I thought that was something... I mean, regular blood is still super serious, but I thought it was something else. Thought it was a clue of, like, the blood of the thing they captured. I don't know. Okay. So we're going to progress on to here. Already... Yeah, okay. Okay. Door open. Prothean video log. And we got one of these pyramid things that were all throughout the planets on the first game. Well, that's horrifying. Was that a collector? No, that couldn't have been a collector. They weren't around that long. I actually don't remember what the Protheans looked like, but I'm pretty sure they weren't those multi-eyed things. Alright, mission summary. Recovered Prothean relic, eliminated Blue Sun's presence at dig site. Got experience, funding, and... okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, I'll bet. Blue Sun's activity trace from Cerberus Command. We did a little due diligence on this Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with Captain Voorhis. The coordinates we obtained as the last known of the MSV Strontium Mule have been added to your galaxy map. Turns out the mule is carrying valuable cargo, including intel of a sensitive nature. We'd like you to track down the Strontium Mule and recover that cargo. Please pass the information to us, and you can keep any other items of value that you may find. Do what you will with the Blue Suns. Okay, so we're gonna follow up on that, like, next. Thank you, from Leslie. I am Leslie. I was on IAEA. The food made me sick. The doctors are helping me now. One doctor knows Jay. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad we're getting some follow-up from the women who were there. One doctor knows Jacob. He says he can tell you this. He could write this for me, but I want to do it. I need to use my words. My words are coming back. I can talk well. Reading is hard, but I am getting better. I have to get better. Taylor wanted me like this. He wanted my words gone. That is a powerful sentence there. Holy shit. Like, even outside the literal meaning of the decaying toxic drugs, toxic flora on the planet, that is a powerful sentence. He did things to me and he can't now. He can't take away my words. He can't make me not me anymore because you and Jacob stopped him. Thank you, Leslie. Whew, okay. Let me see if, totally unrelated, but let me now see if Joker has any comment on Zaid and Jack.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. I'm not saying anything about Jack. I'm not stupid. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Okay.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
See you. Yeah, I think not... I don't know why you talk shit about Jack. She's great. But if you're going to talk shit about Jack, don't. I think that's just for pure self-preservation. I think that's a smart thing. I don't know if biotics have super hearing or telekinesis or telepathy or anything like that, but I would still avoid it just in case, even in private. Okay, so let's go to... Oh, right, we haven't finished the Enoch system. So we got 2 planets left. We got Ring McGee here, Mizraim, a small gas giant. Mizraim is primarily hydrogen and methane around a rocky core. There is no remaining trace of the civilization from Joab on Mizraim itself, but debris orbiting the planet indicates that artificial satellites were once in the place before being destroyed. Okay. This is a pretty planet. Ringed planets are always gorgeous, especially when it's that cobalt blue. And then we got Laban. Or Laban, I don't know. Laban is a desert world with sea upon sea of scorching hot iron oxide wearing away marbleized cliffs. Its atmosphere is thick and layered with significant levels of oxygen trapped under an upper helium layer. Initially, surveyors detected traces of iridium from orbit, only to find a surprising archaeological discovery. The iridium came from bunkers on the surface blown apart by a dreadnought-class weapon. The logical conclusion was that the civilization on Joab had reached Laban, and its outposts here were destroyed to make their extermination complete. This is something I remember liking in Dragon Age, is that the game does a very good job of setting up that there was this series of past civilizations that were, a lot of which were, some of which we may dive into, but a lot of which is just in the past that we don't necessarily know a lot about. And may never know, it's just there. Okay, that's Enoch settled. So we are actually going to head then to the mass relay and hop off to another area. Where to, though? Wait, 95% in the Omega Nebula. Oh, we must have... This must be where we're going for this quest, then. Omega. Wait, no, we've been there. Hold on. Oh, this is where we're going for Aaron Larkin. Okay. MSV Strontium Mule. Recapture freighter. Mission. Derelict ship detected. Derelict ship registered MSV Strontium Mule visibly damaged from weapons fire. Ship is not responding to hails, despite life signs aboard. Rude. Transmissions using known Blue Sun's encryption detected. Airlocks are sealed, but the ship can be boarded through an emergency hatch in the cargo hold. So I'm going to actually, because I'm pretty close to when I have to wrap up this session, so I'm actually going to call it here. And that's going to be it for me. Next time we will go down to the MSV Strontium Mule and see what awaits us there. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.